All right. What's going on? What's going on, Mr. Donald Smith? As promised, I wanted to come and do a demonstration for you. And I'm doing this demonstration where I'm recording this and I'm going to add it to a YouTube video and then give it to you. I'm also going to give it to Torsten, who was the leader that invited you to our community, Predictable Cash Flow Mindset. And having said that, if you are receiving this demonstration from Torsten, just envision that this video is for you personally, even though I'm doing it personally for Donald Smith, but you can just take Donald Smith out and put you, okay? So I'm talking to you just as well as I'm talking to Mr. Donald Smith. So what this whole objective is about, folks, it first of all requires no skill set. And everyone's just simply doing a one-time execution where they're paying it forward, and it's going to be ongoing cash flow where we're all are receiving the cash flow that we want and desire for whatever reasons that we're going to use the cash flow for. But understand, okay, the highlight points here is that everyone only does the one-time execution, the one-time out of pocket, only one time ever. No one's having to repeat to do it or reinvest or anything like that, okay? Number two, you're going to be receiving instantly, okay? So immediately when you do the execution, you're going to receive money that comes into your own private wallet, because everyone receives or everyone gets their own private wallet where all their royalty payments come to. And then you're able to send that money because it's all done in cryptocurrency. Then you're able to send that money because there's no holds on your money. So as your money comes, when it comes, as it comes, all the time when it comes. When you have $50 or more, you're able to take the money and send it over into your own private wallet and then deposit it inside of your own personal account. You have 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, access to your money. Make sense? Awesome, okay? And remember, what you're about to see takes no skill set whatsoever. Now, I'm going to break down, but let me get into the demonstration real quick before I go any further about that no skill set part, okay? So I'm going to share my screen here. All right, bada boom, bada bing. Oh, no, that's the wrong thing. About to close the meeting down. Don't want to do that. So what I like to do, I keep a little timekeeper, okay? Because I want you guys to see how literally the length of time it takes to create, okay, accounts and have money instantly be in your account, okay, just doing the one-time execution. Now, what is the one-time execution? It's this. Everyone is opening up 3 accounts that they're only required to do one time, and you're doing it for 3 friends or 3 others that are going to do the same one-time execution, and they are only required to do it once. And as you're going to see, everyone's going to receive instantly. And as this strategic duplication moves forward, everyone prior is going to always continue to receive, and it's unavoidable for you to receive it. Because the way the company does this is that every time there is a contribution, opening up an account, and a transaction that takes place, every time it's going to distribute to 29 other people every single time, and you guys are always going to be one of those 29 people. Let me say that again. So the way this is set up is that though we're leveraging a crowdfund platform, where unlike in other crowdfund platforms, all contributions, right, and all executions, all transactions just go to that one singular entity. Whether somebody's looking for funding for whatever, it could be a business, personal, charitable, foundation, booster club, charity, don't matter. But all transactions go to that one entity. Here, every entity benefits. Let me say that again. Every entity will benefit from the ongoing transactions from this day forward. which then is why it's not just one or a few that will receive the ongoing cash flow from all the transactions, but everyone, okay? And it's just requiring everyone who comes into the community to do this one-time execution of opening up 3 accounts with the one-time out of pocket of purchasing the 3 tokens, okay? So let me go into his, and this will give a visual transparency that this is really what I do to everyone, okay? So right now I'm gonna do Donald Smith, okay? Then I'm just gonna create a random email. I know this is not your email, Donald, but this is just for demonstration purposes, okay? Just gonna put some numbers in here. At co-op, let's do corp.net. Just gonna put in a random phone number just to put it in. So you see, you got your name there, Donald Smith. Now I'm gonna copy this email address here, and I'm gonna hit invite. So that there really just created you a whole entire system, okay? So I'm gonna go to the login screen. Do paste right there. Got the password in there. I'm gonna hit sign in, okay? I wanna show you, see your name is here at the top. You see it says Donald Smith. Move my video over here. I'm gonna move my camera over there. Hit save. Now, first thing I want you to notice, you see how all your amounts are at 0. You're at 0 all across the board, okay? We have a standard version and we have a 10X version. We call this the good version. We call this the best version, okay? Because this actually allows you to receive money even faster because it 10X your amounts, okay? So all you're gonna do is you're just gonna come down here and put in 3 names of information. That is all the skill set that's required for you to receive money instantly, okay? So I'm gonna start my timer, okay? And I want you to see, by the timer, let me go back here and let me move you down, okay? So I'm gonna move this over. No, that's the wrong window. This window here. I'm gonna move this over here so we can keep eye on the timer as I'm doing this, okay? So I'm gonna start the timer right now. Timer started. All I'm doing is coming down here and I'm gonna put in a first person. Now I chose 3 of your friends, Donald, on your page. So Torsten was one of them. Okay, come down, put his last name, Lawrence. As you can see, I'm not typing fast. I'm just putting it in. Then I'm just creating an email for him real quick. Come down here, I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna do 2 more rather. I'm gonna do Faith Sloan. Faith Sloan at coopdemo.net. And then do a phone number here. Scroll down here. You see I'm at a minute now. I'm gonna do Fortune. Who's this? Fortune Edge. Then Fortune Edge at coopdemo.net. Creating a random phone number. And then I'm gonna hit invite. So in this example, for you, Donald, okay? Let's bring this over so you can see your name is still at the top there. You see your name is still at the top right here, Donald. I'm gonna come down here. You see you're all at zeros. Let me come back so we can see the timer, okay? Now this is only lasting as long as it's lasting because I'm doing a lot of elaborating and doing a show and tell. When I hit invite, okay, watch what happens. I'm gonna scroll back up to the top and you were just at zeros and now are you seeing that you have 26.25 up here and 262.50 up there? I'm gonna stop the clock. So literally, it took every bit of a little less than 2 minutes and you already have nearing about 200, actually 300, no, $280, nearing almost $300 in less than 2 minutes. Typically, I'm faster than that if I'm not doing all the talking, okay? So I'm gonna show you the game plan in which we do this and how we have this structured out. But I wanna let you know this is all that's required in terms of activity that you are required to do, that anyone is gonna be required to do. Just one time opening up 3 accounts, okay? That's it. You're not required to come out of any more out of pocket, and you're not gonna be required to open up any more accounts unless you want to. Okay? Now I want you to see the continued automation. Now you see when everybody does this, everybody receives instantly. It's gonna be predictable. When everybody just opens up the 3 accounts, they will not be able to move out of the way. They're gonna receive this money. This is instant withdrawable money. This is not points. This is not volume. This is literal money. We perform just like a Cash App, just like a Venmo, a PayPal, a Coinbase, a Crypto.com, a FTX, a Binance, where they're just opening up digital banks and digital branches on the blockchain. That's all that these bigger companies do. The only thing is, all the transactions of that revenue, it goes to the corporate company because they are a centralized model. We are decentralized, okay? And so the money doesn't go all to the company. The money gets 100% shared amongst us. So this is what's happening. It's us coming together by a choice, because there's no guesswork. It's not a chance. What do I mean by the chance? See, that's the difference between having to convince or recruit versus it's a choice. And that's why, when we have people watching this, it's either 3 people that are watching it. It's person A that says, so all you're telling me is all I gotta do is open up 3 accounts one time. That's it. And I just showed you where all I did was go down here and I put in the names of 3 individuals with their email addresses, okay? Of course, you're gonna get the real email addresses when it's a real account. But this demonstration account performs exactly like an active account is gonna do. Okay? Now, so let me go back to what I was saying. To me, you're only convincing when a skill set is required. Skill set meaning that you have a product that somebody has to, bring out all the highlights of in order to be able to convince others to buy it. Okay, you got to convince them that they need this in their lives. Okay, here we're just having people to make a decision to open an account and just have 3 friends do the exact same thing. And part of those 3 friends doing the exact same thing is they're going to open up 3 accounts and pay it forward for 3 of their friends who are going to do the exact same thing. And those guys are going to pay it forward for just 3 of their friends who are just going to do the exact same thing. And then those guys are just going to pay it forward for 3 friends that are just going to do the exact same thing. Notice, everyone only did what I just showed you one time is all that's required. And everybody's going to receive instantly when they do it. And all those prior are going to always ongoingly receive, because as I said, every time accounts and transactions take place, 29 people prior are going to receive ongoing cash flow from every single account, no matter where it opens, when it opens, around the world, because we're global, okay? Because it's on the blockchain. And we don't have to manage it. It's not going to be tampered with. It's not going to be hacked. It's going to perform every time the same single way without fail. But I just don't want you to hear it. I want you to see it. So, did yours in 1:56. Now let's take record of where your account is. You're at, let me make this bigger here. So you're at 2625 in the standard version, which we call the good, and you're at 262 in the best version, which is the 10X. In this example, I would want you to take a screenshot, because one of the Main questions that people ask when you put something in front of them, because I know you're going to put this in front of your friends. The main question that people ask is what? Does it work? And have you made any money yet? And you're going to be able to say, look, I have the screenshot, bro. I did the thing that the man said do, and I got the screenshot. What is that letting them know? When you do the same exact thing, I'm going to want you three to take a screenshot as well. And as they were doing it, money was also coming to you, Donald, or whomever's listening. You're going to take another screenshot to show them as their friends do it as well. The same result is going to happen for everyone. That's why it's called predictable cash flow. It's just predictable. Like if somebody was asking you, is anybody hiring at your job? Right? You're going to make a reference to them. Why? Because you know, if they get hired, they're going to receive a result if they, show up for the hours to go to work. Same thing here. See, this is the first time in business history to where a person's initial participation, it is unavoidable for them to receive instantly when they do the 2 steps. See, when you go out and you buy the product and these other businesses, and trust me, I've done businesses. I've sold coffee. I was in a coffee business. I sold coffee, okay? But not many people have had success. I've been reading all the books like Magic of Thinking Big, The Secret, the 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership. I got You're Broke Because You Want to Be, all these type of books. I even got Think and Grow Rich somewhere, okay? I have things like, Be a Direct Selling Superstar, all of that. And, I used to sell tax services. Way back in 2004, I sold tax services, okay? Those businesses is based on convincing people. I was also in the travel business, okay? But I didn't know a whole lot of people with money that traveled. Listen to me. My 85-year-old grandmother is in this, and all she had to do was open up 3 accounts. And she had 3 of her bingo friends do the same thing. And I got the whole bingo party. They just opened up an account one time, and they're all receiving ongoing cash flow. Of course, a couple of them, have members in the church. Once the word started getting around with members in the church, then it got to the leaders of the church. And now the leaders of the church have brought their church in here. And so not only is the church receiving cash flow, but the members are as well. And then those churches see the result. They started referring other churches. Because everyone is only doing this one-time execution once. They're never required to do it again next week. They're never required to again do it next month, the next 5 years, 10 years. And yet, as this network effect is what we call it, continues to expand, it's becoming ongoing cash flow. Everyone's receiving the cash flow they desire and want. And so I'm working with Torsten right now. And so the goal for me is I wanted this to cover his mortgage payment, to where the cash flow coming in from this is covering his month-to-month mortgage that he's paying. And we want to do the same for everyone. That's the first goal. So let me show you this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go into one of the people that you open up an account for. In this example, it was Mr. Torsten. Okay. I'm going to right click here. I'm going to hit copy. So I'm going to go back up here and I'm going to log you out. Now remember, let's go over your results again. You're at 2625. You're at 262.50. You've only opened up 3 accounts. You're not required to do nothing else. But I want you to see as accounts open up, because now Torsten is one of your people that are going to do the exact same thing. Make sense? How many times is Torsten only going to be required to do it? 1 time. How many times is Torsten's friends, how many times they're going to be required to do it? 1 time. How many times is Torsten's friends that do it? How many times are they going to be required to do this? One time. Okay, just wanted to make sense. Don't want nothing to be confused. Okay, so let's go back to the login screen here, Donald. I'm gonna go to the login. Okay. Oh, was I already in as Torsten? I probably was already in as Torsten, and I logged out. Let's go back in there. Okay, so the password's there. All right. So I'm going into Torsten Lawrence. Okay. Do you see Torsten Lawrence, just like you were, Donald? We're all zeros across the board. See his name here at the top, right? So let me move this over, because now I'm going to do Torsten. So let's reset the time clock. Go back over here. I'm going to go down and do the same exact thing. I'm going to add 3 accounts that Torsten now is opening. Okay. Now, hold on. Where's my? Lost my list of names here. There they go. All right. So let's go ahead, start. Oh, here we go. So I'm gonna do Kelvin, Austin. I think these are also friends of yours too. Donald, Kelvin rather, Austin, 555 at coopcorp.net. Put in a phone number. Scroll down. We're going to do now John Allen at coopcorp.net. And we're going to do Ryan Winsler. At coopcorp.net. Okay. You see, I'm on a minute. Now I'm going to hit invite. I just did the same exact thing for Mr. Torsten in this demonstration. The same exact thing I did for you, Donald. I'm going to stop it. Okay. So I did his in 1:16. I did his faster. Sorry. He made money faster than you. He made money faster than you as an example. Hope that's okay. But look at this. I want you to see the same exact thing is going to happen every single time without fail. It's going to happen every single time without fail. It's going to happen every single time without fail. It's baked into the blockchain. That way it cannot be tampered with. It doesn't have to be man-managed. And this money instantly goes into your co-op wallet. Everyone gets their own private co-op wallet where all their own contributions come to, where all their royalty payments come to, okay? Again, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, access to your money. No waiting. When it's $50 or more, you can withdraw every single penny. When it's $1,000, withdraw. When it's $52, withdraw. When it's $10,000, withdraw. Send it over to your private account and deposit it. And then as more money comes, send it over to your private account and deposit it. And as more money comes, send it over to your own private account and deposit it. And when more money comes, send it over to your own account and deposit it. Now we see Torsten. Let me go back over here. He took 1:16. Now I'm going to go to the board and show you with everyone taking 3 days to do the 3 accounts. I'm going to show you the cash flow that's going to be going through and coming to everyone. And let's recap. How many times is anyone required to open up 3 accounts? 1 time. How many times we had to come out of pocket? One time. Never required to do it again next week. Never required to do it again the next month after they get started, is what I mean, okay? But watch this. Now, this is where, for me, it was game over. Because remember, we didn't do anything else with your account, okay? We didn't open up any more accounts. You didn't have to come out of any more money, okay? So I'm gonna log in as your account. Let's go back to Donald Smith. Now remember, you were at what? 2625 in the standard, and you're at 262 in the 10X version. Do you remember that? Okay. We didn't add any more accounts to your account, did we? Okay. So let me go over here. I'm gonna come up here. Are you seeing? You see your name at the top, Donald Smith. Donald, are you seeing more money in your account? And Donald, you didn't do anything else. I've never seen anything this simple, no skill set required, this straightforward, with this much transparency. Donald will never have to worry about money again as this community continues to grow, okay? So, do I need to show you if it happens for, let me see, did I copy that person's email? Let me see, paste. No, I didn't. So, but what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go, let me do this one more again. So let me go back to the login screen. So I'm gonna log out. I'm gonna log back in as Torsten, okay? Because I forgot to grab one of the emails. Log in. Torsten. I forgot to grab one of the emails for Torsten's account because now I want to go into an account that Torsten opened up, okay? Now remember, Donald, you were at 300. Your money went up to 330 in the standard version. Torsten, he just did it, okay? It took him a minute and 16 seconds, right? So what I'm gonna do, you see Torsten right now only has just the 3 accounts. That's it. Each of them gets assigned what we call the activation donor key, okay? So I'm gonna take Mr. Ryan Winsler. So Mr. Ryan Winsler, if you're watching this, or whoever's watching, because everybody is either the you or you are one of somebody's 3, right? So we're all of that. So I copy that, make sure I copy that. So now I'm gonna log out. So this is one of the accounts that Torsten just opened, okay? Now let's remember Torsten's results, because just like I had Donald do, I want Torsten to take a screenshot. I would have had Donald to take another screenshot when he had 330. Now understand, Donald, you would have more money if I used all the people. I'm just using one as we move forward just to keep the video short. But you would have more money, okay? So I just wanted to point that out. Now, so Torsten, take a screenshot. Click, click, he took a screenshot. Got it? Why? Because what are the questions that people ask when you put something in front of them? Does it work? Have you made money yet? Here it is. Oh, not only will Torsten be able to show them a screenshot, but Donald, you'll be able to show them 2 screenshots. Both of y'all can't be lying, right? Let me say it again. Both of you cannot be lying, correct? Absolutely. Now, let's do Mr. Ryan Winsler. Hi, Ryan. Guys, this is the most straightforward project on the planet that will service everybody getting the cash flow that they desire and want. We don't even look for the people that ask, well, what if I don't get my 3? We have a resource center that we want to have those people to get their questions answered. But see, I'm not saying we just dismiss them. It's just we answer their questions, But see, they could potentially be a no. They don't see it. We're looking for people that are person A or person B. Person A says, oh, just 2 steps, just 3 accounts one time, I'm in, done. Why? They will keep the cash flow going. Person B is saying, man, can I involve more than 3? You see the mindset? See, with those 2 mindsets, okay, those are the mindsets that know other people with the same mindset. Oh, just 2 steps, 3 accounts, let's go. And I do this one time, give it forward, and I constantly receive all the time? Yes. Let me say that again. You're going to do the one-time give, and it's going to set me up to always receive? Yes. It's unavoidable for you to receive. Let's go into Mr. Ryan Winsler. Take the space out. Mr. Ryan Winsler, hope you're watching. Or anybody. Could be the Ryan in this example. So we're going to open up. And just like Donald, just like Torsten, okay, your results are at what? All zeros across the board. You see Ryan Winsler at the top? Ryan Winsler. That's his link. That's his donor key. I want you to see, everybody gets their own funnel. I want you to see this funnel to show you that this is not a Mickey Mouse operation. This is a real business, guys. So I'm gonna just open up in a new window. It may take a minute because I'm on Zoom, or I'm not on Zoom, but my computer bandwidth could be getting bogged down. I got a lot of windows open. But I want you guys to see, this is the website and the funnel that everybody receives for free. Okay. Company creates it for you. See the website there? See, Mr. Welcome to Ryan Winsler. There's his donor key, okay? Scroll through this, okay? There's a 1-minute little quick splash presentation that everyone gets on the website.
Allow me to introduce Co-op Crowd, a crowdfunding system that helps everyone everywhere receive money for everything. Imagine receiving the money you want to pay your monthly bills, get out of debt, and help your favorite causes by completing 3 simple doable steps. Imagine being able to complete those 3 simple doable steps in as little as 24 hours and receiving a continuous passive income to last you a lifetime. Would you do the 3 simple doable steps? Of course you would. Step 1, choose your 84, which is your why and how much you require to make it a reality. It could be to cover your monthly expenses, get out of debt, or help your favorite cause. You choose. Step 2, set up your business for a one-time out-of-pocket $84, which structures your business account and starts your fundraising for the first 84 days. Step 3, during the next 84 days, start raising funds for your business by inviting 3 or more others to do the same. This activates your automated fundraising, covers your $1 a day subscription, helps 10 causes, including yours, and you begin to receive ongoing donations. That's it. You're done. Go to coopcrowd.com right now, and let's get busy with it.
Okay. Just thought I would, fancy you guys and have you watch that whole video. Okay. All right. So I'm going to close this back down. Let me get back to the demonstration. So what is Ryan Winsler going to do? Just come down here and do the exact same thing. So let me scroll over now and let me reset the time clock. I have fun when I do this, right? I'm doing reset back to 0. So we're gonna hit start, all right? So I'm gonna come down here. I'm gonna put in 3 names. I'm just gonna create random names. Let's do Paula Abdul, okay? Creating some celebrities here. At no. Paula Abdul at coopdemo.net. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now, just so you guys know, can we add booster clubs, churches, charities? Absolutely. Let's do Cancer Foundation America. Okay. Cancer Foundation, CFA. 555 at coopdemo.net. Yes, we can also incorporate businesses. Let's do Ron's Barber Shop. Okay. Ron's Barbershop, Ron's Barber at coopdemo.net. And I'm gonna hit invite. I'm gonna stop it. Okay. A little over a minute and 16 seconds. That was done in a minute, 19 seconds. So let me scroll over here. And let's go to Mr. Ryan Winsler and see if the same thing happened. Ryan, this is actual money. Okay. With this being a live account, it will be actual money because we're going to use real money to activate the accounts. I love this demonstration because it literally shows everyone how this thing is going to function every single time without fail. See, and many times in things that we've done where we had apprehension because we thought we had to convince people. I don't have to convince no one to receive money by default. I don't have to convince anyone when I know when they do the execution, they're going to receive the money, period. It's unavoidable. See, that's the difference. When I did the tax service business, that was the difference. When I did the coffee business, when I did these other gambling programs where they're promising you 2%, 3%, 4% a day, and however long that's going to last until they pull the rug from up under you. Make sense? David T. Rosen has been doing this co-op life since 2011. 12 years old already. Co-op Crowd has been a segment of the business that's been in existence now. It made its 1-year anniversary on September 1st, 2022. Okay. So this part is a year old. Okay. I've been involved for 6 months. Okay. Been able to already take care of my mortgage totally with this one piece of information. Okay. My daughter's been able to start an Airbnb business. We've been able to now to take care of one of our monthly car note payments every month. Okay. My son, who's going to be, he's going to school now to become a barber. He already has, he doesn't know it. We already have 1 year of his, of his monthly booth rent already saved up. So when he gets out and he, lines himself with a barbershop, 1 year of his booth rent is already taken care of. This is real, man. This is real life. This ain't no pie in the sky or numbers on the screen. This is literal money that I'm showing you. So literally between Donald, between Torsten, and between now Ryan, this is 3 accounts, collectively $900 between the 3 of them that, less than 5 minutes? It took me 2 minutes with Donald, took me 1 minute, 16 seconds with Torsten, took me 1 minute and 19 seconds to get close to $300 in Ryan's account. I don't know what else that out there that is doing this. If you do have it, where it took no skill set, this is not a susu, this is not cash gifting, this is not a blessing circle, this is not a Ponzi, this is not a pyramid scheme, none of that. We're just like Venmo, Cash App, Coinbase. Those companies are opening up digital wallets on the blockchain. It's just the money is going to them, where with this, the money's coming to all of us, servicing as ongoing cash flow for whatever we're needing cash flow for, personal, business, or charitable. But now we're going to log off as Ryan. And we're going to log back in as Torsten. Now, Ryan would take a screenshot. Why do we want Ryan to take a screenshot? Because Ryan, Torsten, and Donald are going to be able to show Ryan and his friends that when y'all put this in front of them, because they're going to ask Ryan what? Ryan, does it work? And have you made any money yet? Well, yeah, see, it's right here. And then Torsten is going to be saying, yeah, right here. And then Donald's going to be saying, yeah, right here. All three of you guys can't be lying, right? All three of y'all can't be lying, right? Let me log into back to Torsten, man. I love what I do. I really do, man. This is impacting the world, no doubt. Let me go back into Torsten. Remember, Torsten was at 26.25 in the standard, and he was at 262 in he's at 300 here. He's at 30 here. Understand, I did not use all the people. I did not open all the accounts. Torsten and Donald would have more money than what's going to be reflected. Make sense? Okay. Just doing this for demonstration purposes. Now, you saw though, did Torsten open up any more accounts? Let's go in here. I want you guys to see, he still has just the same three, no more. And yet, anytime, every time, all the time, from this day till the end of life, as accounts open, it's unavoidable for Torsten to receive ongoing residual cash flow. Let me log out as Torsten. Let's log back in as Donald. Remember, Donald, you were at 30 and 300. We added no more accounts to you. Donald, every time, all the time, from this day forward, sir, with your one-time participation and everyone's one-time participation from now on, is going to have not just Donald, but Torsten, Ryan Winsler, and any and every, anyone, any entity, any booster club, any church, church member, foundation, charity on the west side of town, charity on the east side of town, all of us as a global community, only doing this one-time execution is gonna service everybody's cash flow, and it will scale because it's always multiplying by at least 3. It is inescapable for you to move out of the way of the money. It is unavoidable for you to receive it. God almighty. Do you still have the same 3? Did you open up any more accounts? You did not. It's still the same. It's still the same. Faith Sloan, Fortune Edge, and Torsten Lawrence. So let me go to the board because I promised I would. Because the strategy that we do this with, let me show you. Where's my marker? My marker's somewhere. Is that it? No, that wasn't it. Okay, anyway, I don't know what my marker is. But I'll use this one. So the strategy that we do it is that it's a one-time out of pocket of $84 plus exchange fees. Okay. Transparency is going to run you depending on what cryptocurrency you use. We use cryptocurrency. We have up to 100 cryptocurrencies that you can choose from. Okay. So it's going to be a one-time out of pocket with 84 plus exchange fees. And what, depending on what crypto you can use USDT, you can use Bitcoin, BTC, Ethereum. There's Dogecoin, there's Tron, there's Cardano, there's BNB, Tron. I think I mentioned that already. There's Solana. A lot of people are using Solana, and all those. Okay, so it's going to run you 120 to 125, one time out of pocket. Okay. One time out of pocket. Okay. Part of this is a surplus that they add. It's like a buffer. They add that buffer because crypto is always fluctuating. So they want to have that buffer there of $20. So as your money is coming over from your exchange or wherever you have crypto at, okay, as your money is coming over, if there's any fluctuation, so like if it fluctuates like $5, then that $20 will cover it. $15 is going back into your account. Many times, none of the buffer is used. So all of the money goes back. They just want to have that buffer there on the initial payment to cover any fluctuation. The company's not looking to take any money from you at all. Okay, got it. Then there's other blockchain fees, transfer fees that we don't have no control over. That's blockchain. Got it? So I just wanted to nip that in the bud. 84 plus exchange fees is going to be roughly 120 to 125 one time. Bam, bam, bam. Now, this is the part that I want you to focus on. Remember, it's either going to be person A, B, or what I like to call person C. Okay. Person A says just 2 steps. That's it. Done. Let's go. Person B is the person that says, can we do more than 3? Yes. These are the 2 really that right around my shirt. Thank goodness. That are ready to go because everything, guys, is about mindset. And we're bringing these 2 people on. Look at the mindset. It's going to keep what? It's going to keep the cash flow always going. It's going to keep cash flow going. Now, with these people here, okay, let me get my red marker. Put that. Okay. We have a website. These people here are saying, I don't see it. Okay. And I apologize about that. Maybe I didn't do a good enough job to explain it. Okay. But we have a website that we want you to go to it's what we call our resource hub. It's our resource and training center too. It's called smarterthanmoney.com. Smarterthanmoney.com. That's our marketing community. That's our hub. We have frequently asked questions there. I want you to go to overview. Okay. If you're on the About Us little section on the homepage, down at the bottom of About Us, you click on My Cash Flow. I want you to watch video step 1, step 2, and step 3. Step 1 is done by me. I literally break down and show the money again. Maybe it's something that will be clearer then that wasn't clear on this demonstration. Okay. And then we'll get, answer your questions. We'll book a time and get your questions answered because we definitely want to answer your questions. And then, hey, let's get you rocking and rolling. But see, what we understand though, with this, there's a potential, there's a chance here, there's a chance or a possibility that this person could say no. So we don't look for the no's. We don't spend a lot of time with the people that say, I just don't see it. We have to look at the website. Again, they may need to see some things, read some things. It's okay. But understand, these people here, what are they going to do? They keep the cash flow going for all of us because we understand it's just a choice. Nobody needs to be convinced of this. So I'm not saying that we just don't, that we don't care about the C's. It's just, yes, that's why we created the website. It's your website, it's my website. We all can use it. Okay. But we're looking for the people that are like, hey, just 3 accounts? Boom, let's go. Hey, can I bring in more than 3? Yes, because these people are going to bring on other folks with that mindset. We don't want the cash flow to be stagnant for nobody. Because we know when you do the execution, you're going to receive the money, right? So bam. So we got that out of the way. So person A, B, person C. Got it? All about mindset. So let me show you this money. So this is our strategy. There's my marker right there. This is our strategy, guys. Okay? We want everyone to do it. Now, I just showed you, Donald, you can open up an account as little as 90 seconds. I did one 1:16, one 1:19. Donald, I did yours, it took me 2 minutes. Sorry, it took me so long. But we're saying 3 to 7 days or less for people to open up 3 accounts. Because we want to get people's mortgage paid off within weeks, even days. Right? So here we go. So watch this. So we're not this pyramidal structure. We're not this. Because in this, the people's contribution doesn't help anybody over here, and vice versa. Their effort don't help nobody over there. Everything just contributes to the person where? At the top. And that's why in this, only 3% of people really receive any significant residual income from this model. Whereas 97%, okay, it's a revolving door. That's not Douglas Ford, those are the actual statistics. Why? Because here is delayed gratification, and here it requires skill sets. Maybe good people skills, being able to articulate, present well. I didn't want to be a part. Yes, I'm a decent presenter, but I didn't want, people's results anymore to be relied upon them needing a special skill set or reading all these books, doing the product knowledge and all of that. Yes, we do have a training, but our training is mostly us understanding the magnitude of decentralized finance and digital banking and the blockchain. Because we want to build your belief in this system. But for me, when I understood that Coinbase does over 330 billion every 4 months, and we're just like them, instead the money's going to come to us versus going to Coinbase, it was a no freaking brainer. Right? Because nothing can be done in this company without everybody receiving. That gets me jacked up and fired up, man. So remember, 3 to 7 days. I'm gonna do 3 days, okay? Now, what's gonna happen? You start, right? You're gonna open up 3 accounts, right? One time. When I put this line right here, that means you're only doing it once. So you're not required to come out any more out of pocket. You're only opening up 3 accounts. You're not required to open up any more accounts. One time. Let me write this real big. One time. One time. One time. You do it one time. Your 3 friends do it one time. Their 3 friends do it one time. Their one time. One time. One time. Okay. Just make sure we got that. Right? So when you do it, this is Don, and it, and whoever else is watching this video. When you do that, what's gonna happen to you, Donald? Save money, cha-ching. Instantly. Instantly. You're not required to do anything else. Your 3 friends, we're gonna say one of these is Ryan Wessler. Let's say this is Ryan. Ryan, what are you gonna do? The same thing. Ryan, how many times are you gonna be doing this? One time. What's gonna happen to you, Ryan? Money. But what else is gonna happen? Donald, more money. Ryan, are you required to do this any more times? No. These people are gonna do it. 3 accounts, one time. Let's say one of these people was Mr. Torsten. Mr. Torsten was only required to do it what? One time. What happens? Torsten, money. Up, Ryan got more money. Up, Donald got more money. Torsten, take a screenshot. Ryan has taken 2 screenshots. Donald has taken 3 screenshots. Why do I want y'all to take screenshots? Because Torsten may have some people that are going to ask this question. Does it work? Have you made any money yet? Torsten, yeah, I got a screenshot. Oh, but guess what? Ryan has 2 screenshots. Oh, guess what? Donald got 3 screenshots. They all cannot be lying. Let's say Torsten opened up an account. Where's my folder here? You see, who else we got watching? Let's say we got Faith Sloan. Faith Sloan, okay? There's Faith. What is Faith gonna do? Just the same thing. Faith, how many times are you required to do it? 1 time, 3 accounts. Okay? What's gonna happen with Faith? Money. Faith, take a screenshot. Torsten, what's gonna happen to you as a result? Money. Take another screenshot. Ryan, what's gonna happen as a result of that? Money. Take another screenshot. Donald, what's gonna happen to you as a result of that? Money. Take another screenshot. You guys are not tired of receiving money, are you? Let's say one of these people, let's go with Kelvin Austin. I'll just do K-A. Matter of fact, no, let's do a church. Let's say a church that Faith may know. Now, Torsten may not know this church, Ryan may not know this church, and Donald may not know this church. But this church has church members in it. So the church gets involved. They're doing what? Open up 3 accounts. Let's say one of those was some of the church members. Let's say it's 3 church members. Church member 1, 2, and 3. Okay. What's going to happen with the church? They don't do that 1 time. What's going to happen? 3, money, screenshot. What's as a result of that? Faith, money, screenshot. As a result of that, Torsten, money, screenshot. Ryan, more money, take a screenshot. Donald, more money, take a screenshot. Let me move this down here. Church members, what are they going to do? They're going to just open up 3 accounts. How many times are they going to do that? 1 time. What are they going to receive? Money. As a result of that, what is the church going to receive? More money. As a result of that, what is Faith going to receive? More money. As a result of that, what is Torsten going to receive? More money. As a result of that, what is Ryan going to receive? More money. As a result of that, what is Donald going to receive? More money. No skill set required. When there's no skill set required, the question would be, who then is able to do it? Everyone just opens up 3 accounts 1 time. Just 3 accounts 1 time. This is bringing everybody together as a global community. We want people to do it within 3 to 7 days or less. So you're just looking for 3 friends that are going to do it within 3 days or less. Let's get your mortgage paid. Let's get, if you have some hospital bill debt, if you got child support back pay, if you need money to facilitate for your business, to put your podcast or put your business or your church on a bigger scale, maybe get better equipment. Guys, we're just getting the cash flow. It's not about making money. Making money, we all can do that. But it's the money that's coming in and out of your community, in and out of your business, in and out of your family, in and out of your personal life, where you're not working for it, where your money is employed and work and making you more money. Everyone only did this 1 time. Now, I know I get the question, well, Douglas, what if you're the last freaking person on the face of the earth and you get involved? Hear me. We are not subject to saturation because we leverage the blockchain and we're leveraging a crowdfund system. Are you listening to me? We can come in this and just create another account and do the thing all over again. Because who's going to want to stop receiving cash flow? This is willable, sellable. It is yours. We can mint it to the blockchain as a non-fungible token. That means we own the deed to the business. But that don't need you to be concentrated on all that. A lot of y'all don't know all that technical stuff. Just understand, this is an infinity circle. You guys know, I've seen an infinity circle? An infinity circle. It has no beginning and it has no ending. All it does is just expand wider, expand wider. And we're able to just come into this and always have cash flow, not just that goes to Donald, not just it going to Ryan, not just it going to Torsten, not just it going to Faith, the church, a nonprofit, a booster club. Every freaking body. So if you see this as a viable option for you, get back in contact with the person that sent you this video and let's have them, they'll even do a free demonstration, just like what I did for you personally. They'll go into the back office, just put your name, your email, and phone number, okay? And it'll create you a free account. And then you literally go in there and you put in 3 names of information. It could be random information. You're gonna hit invite, you're gonna scroll back up, and you're gonna see in the demonstration account, because it functions just like a live account will, and see that this works even on your computer or your phone or your tablet or your desktop, just like it's working on mine. This is Deep Forward, fired up and excited to be able to bring you this demonstration. It's been my plum pleasing pleasure to do so. As we like to conclude, every time I go forth, we just won't see you at the top. I look forward to seeing each and every one of you at over the top and at the bank, withdrawing your ongoing cash flow. You guys take care. God bless.